UFC 327 is finally here, and it's absolute madness. From Paulo Costa looking like a ghost at the weigh-ins, to Mauricio Ruffy officially splitting with the fighting nerds, and the heavyweight prospect Josh Hokit putting on one of the most cringe-inducing performances in media day history. This is your UFC 327 special news wrap-up. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's dive right in. The spotlight is back on Paulo Costa, and as usual, it's for all the wrong reasons. Costa is officially making his debut in the light heavyweight division, 205 pounds, this Saturday against the undefeated Azamat Murzakanov. In every interview leading up to this, Borrachinha promised that moving up would be easy, that he'd fight more often, and that cutting weight would no longer be a torture. But the footage tells a completely different story. Costa looked absolutely depleted and struggling, even in a weight class 20 pounds heavier than his usual home. Is the secret juice finally losing its magic? For a guy who swore that 205 pounds was his new playground, seeing him look this drained raises serious questions about his discipline and his future. His opponent, Murzakanov, just pulled the ultimate troll move. After gaining nearly 150,000 followers on Instagram by promising to carry the Brazilian flag to the octagon, the Russian just revealed it was all a joke. He's walking out with the Russian flag, period. But here's the kicker. Despite the bait and switch, the hate for Paulo Costa is so deep in Brazil right now that the fans are still siding with the Russian. Honestly, Borrachinha is in a lose-lose situation. He looks like he's dying to make a weight he said would be easy, and his own country is cheering for a guy who just played them for followers. If Costa doesn't deliver a spectacular knockout, he's not just a meme, he's a massive disappointment. Is he just too big for 205 now, or is his body finally rebelling against years of massive weight cuts? Comment below. Are you still coming with daddy, or is Murzakanov about to put the final nail in Costa's career? Speaking of bizarre behavior, we have to talk about Josh Hokit. The undefeated heavyweight prospect is doing everything in his power to be the most hated man in the UFC. At the media day, Hokit decided to pick a fight with Jiri Prohachaska in the hotel lobby. Why? Nobody knows. They aren't even in the same division. Hokit was waving a toy lightsaber around, telling Jiri he was going to cut him up and stitch his head onto Alex Pereira's body. Jiri, being the stoic samurai he is, just told him to stay back, but Hokit wasn't finished. He went on stage and delivered a promo that can only be described as a fever dream. He started talking about creating a human centipede with the top-ranked heavyweights and walking them on a leash in his front yard. Then he decided to switch characters, putting on a fake accent and making some incredibly lowbrow, racist jokes based on Latin American stereotypes. To make it even weirder, at the actual weigh-ins today, he did a complete 180, acting painfully shy and timid.
233.
So small.
The official weight.
I'm just so small, boy.
Josh Hokit.
Hey, Doug.
It's another character.
It's a character. It's Josh, the third one.
Elbows, it's gonna hurt.
Look, I'm all for selling a fight, but Hokit is trying way too hard. He's trying to be Chael Sonnen, Colby Covington, and a Batman villain all at once, and it's just not landing. He's facing a legit veteran in Curtis Blaydes this Saturday, and if he spends more time practicing his Vado accent than his wrestling defense, he's going to have a very short night. Does anyone actually find this human centipede talk entertaining, or is Hokit just the most annoying prospect we've seen in years? Let me know if you want to see Blaydes shut him up, or if you're actually a fan of the Incredible Hulk. Finally, we have some major news regarding the fighting nerds. Mauricio Ruffy has officially confirmed he is no longer part of the Sao Paulo-based team. After head coach Pablo Sucupira went public saying Ruffy was out, the lightweight striker took to Instagram to address the situation. Ruffy was cautious, avoiding a direct word of wars, but he made it clear he's done explaining himself. "I don't make money talking or explaining myself. I've decided to stay quiet and do my work," Ruffy said. The split comes at a critical time, as Ruffy's preparing for the biggest fight of his life against Michael Chandler at the White House card on June 14th. Ruffy also revealed that his long-term dream has always been to start his own team. This move explains why we've seen him training abroad more often, specifically spending time with Alexander Volkanovski and other international stars. The Fighting Nerds have been one of the hottest gyms in MMA, and losing a star like Ruffy is a massive blow. But is Ruffy making a mistake by trying to go solo or start his own camp right before facing a powerhouse like Chandler? Chandler is a seasoned vet who doesn't care about your dreams of starting a gym. He's there to take your head off. Can Ruffy survive the transition and pull off the upset in June, or did he just lose the structure he needs to reach the top? That was our news roundup for today. UFC 327 is going to be a wild ride. From Costa's health to Hokit's antics and Ruffy's new path, there's plenty to talk about. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to stay updated on all things UFC, and I'll see you in the comments. Who's winning the main event between Prochaska and Ulberg? Let's hear it. We are in this together. See ya!